welcome to Renee's Kitchen. I'm Ashley, and on this episode I will be making banana breads topped with a oatmeal strudel on top. Banana muffin. This is something I always frequently make, and I'm going to show you how I made them. This is from a recipe I made. With this recipe, I like it, so stay tuned. Starting off, I always start with the dry ingredients. In this case, I'm only just putting in the egg, but it consists of flour, baking soda, baking powder, sugar, brown and white, baking soda, and yeah. So I'm mixing it, and I like to mix this up first. I mean, it's not special, but that's how I do it. Alright, starting off with the wet ingredients. So this is a half a stick of butter. And the ingredient in the recipe that it says half a stick of butter and also a half a cup of vegetable oil. But I end up using grapeseed oil because I said I'm going to stop using vegetable oil because it's not healthy and it causes inflammation. Yada, yada, yada. You didn't need to know, right? All that said, I melted some butter, put it in the bananas. Now the bananas, I've had them for a minute, but also I froze them like a week ago. So I let them thaw out, and this is how it looks. Now they're super brown, but they smell super sweet. So the sweeter the bananas, the better the banana bread gonna taste. What? Because I did kind of slow down how much sugar I was using because the bananas are sweet. Because they do make a difference. I promise to God. Now it does not look pleasant at all. I promise you it don't. But they don't really matter because they still taste good. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I mixed this up to kind of like get all the chunks out and also try to smooth out the butter because the butter didn't melt all the way. So yeah, that's basically what I did. Now, once that is done, I take everything and from the banana mixture and put it with the dry. So that's how it looks. To me, it was kind of like a cake batter, pancake mixture in a way. But that's fine. I think next time when I make this again, I want to try a different type of flour, like something like spelt, rather than all-purpose flour because, you know, it's not really healthy. And they don't really have a lot of ingredients. No good beneficial nutrients in purpose flour. Let's keep it a buck. And then add the milk. I only add a little milk, but the recipe did say milk and cream cheese, which I don't have cream cheese. And I didn't want it to be dairy heavy. I'm not really a big dairy person. Yeah, because in school, my peers, they like a lot of milk. I don't get that shit, but, you know, to each his own. A lot of individuals I know like milk. I don't. Not like that. I don't eat milk like that. I stopped eating milk a lot when I was a kid. I used to eat milk a lot because what? I guess a kid and we used to eat cereal. I don't eat that shit like that. Causing me having bubble guts and shit. Ain't having it. Alright, so once I get this mixed up real good, I always like to add flax seeds into my in my banana muffins. I like it because it has good nutrients. Do I know all of them? No, I just know for one, it is good for nutrients. I like to put a lot in there. Because when you eat it, you really don't notice it's in there, but it's in there. I try to put a lot of good, healthy ingredients into this banana bread. Because I got the fruit, I got the flaxseed, I got nutmeg. That's just good for you. What else did I put? What else did I put? I put grapeseed oil. What else do I put? Now, I do put sugar, which is not good. And the all-purpose. Those two are not good. But I try to, like, mix it up. And I also try to put roasted pecans. But this time, I didn't feel like it. I got my oven at 425 degrees. Next time, which I've done this before, I'm going to put it lower. Because the lower the damn oven is, the softer the muffin is. And it's cooking slower. The higher it is, the higher the muffins are cooking fast. And they become very hard very quickly. So it doesn't seem like it has a lot of moist content that's in the muffin, you know? But anyways, so within the batter, I was able to make 24. And well, in this first scene, this is basically 12 muffins that I'm able to put in this pan. I think each take at least 12, maybe 15 is the max minutes to be made, like to be completely baked. Don't catch me wrong, but I'm just saying. Like the louder smell is like, okay, it's getting ready to be done to take out the oven. That's how I feel when I smell it, or anything when I bake something. Yeah, and those scoops, I feel like it's 6 ounces to 4 ounces, so they're pretty big. It's a pretty big scoop itself. Sometimes I don't even like using that when I'm baking cookies because I don't want a big cookie this big, because I might want more than one cookie. So, but yeah, this is how a close up look on how it looks. Um, it definitely have its color, the little stripes from the banana, the chives, and all of that. And this time, I didn't brown my butter. Usually I do, but I didn't. But this is me making the strudel, if I'm saying it correctly. The best way to do it is to brown the butter and to add it on the oats. I have sugar and nutmeg, and you mix it and you just top it all over the muffins. Just like an extra garnish, basically. You really don't need it, but I did it. This time I feel like I maybe OD'd on it by putting way too much than necessary. This time, I don't know. My muffins didn't come out like they usually came out. It's the same consistency, but the same different strategy of how I did it. I feel like I did too much. And I did too much with the strudels. And then the temperature of the muffins changed the texture of the muffins too. It's mainly two things, and I didn't brown my butter, and I always brown my butter because I definitely have like this more of aroma of this, or not earthy, but more like a brown roasted flavor in the muffins. That makes a big difference. But that's how they turned out. They look pretty nice. I still ate them, but there's ways I can improve on how they taste and how they taste with the texture and all of that. So yeah, I rated a 8 out of 10. I know I could do better, and that's about it. And thanks for coming to Renee's Kitchen. I'm Ashley. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and have a great day. Peace out.